Hello everyone, this is Beastly Eel here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the upcoming DC video games that are coming up next year and this year. So, let's go right into it. So the first one on this list, I was actually not aware that this was a DC game. So the Wolf Among Us 2 release date is set for as early as 2023. So apparently the game announced that in 2019 that The Wolf Among Us 2 will receive a specific release date, and it was confirmed later that it would be no earlier than 2023. Now, the original game came out in 2013, a decade ago, mind you. The game is based on the Fables comic series from DC Comics' Vertigo imprint. Players get to control Bigsby Wolf, also known as Big Bad Wolf. And it's very similar to what we've seen in the past, where it's kind of much more episodic, and it's more of a graphic adventure game. And it's supposed to take place after the first game, although there's very little known that's going to be coming out on this game so far, mostly due to the fact that nothing's been announced yet. Mostly that, and the fact that we don't know a specific time in 2023, because it still could technically be later, because it says no earlier than 2023. Next on this list, I did not know was even a thing, is the fact that we're going to be seeing a mobile game, a mobile puzzle game specifically, called DC Heroes and Villains. Now, it features an expansive roster of DC heroes and villains. The game appears to feature common puzzle mechanisms for matching a set of same-colored shapes. So very similar to Candy Crush and those types of games. Whether we're going to see power-ups based on their abilities, we're going to have to wait and see. We're also going to see, but this time to fight opponents from the DC world, and a December 14 tweet from the official DC Hero and Villains Twitter account soft confirmed a 2022 release year, although the window itself isn't mentioned on its website. So we're going to have to wait and see. So it seems like this is going to be a release probably in the later part of this year. Mostly due to the fact that I imagine that they're going to have to get a lot of mechanics down. But interesting to see. I mean, it is a mobile game. I don't think this is a game I'm going to be playing necessarily. But who knows? I've surprised myself before. It might be a game that I play when I'm bored. I mean, we all have those types of games where we kind of play when we're bored. I mean, I know right now that's Disney Emoji Blitz for me. Who knows? This could replace it in the future. We'll have to wait and see. So next on this list is Monolith's Wonder Woman game. Now, this particular game has been announced for a while now, and the other thing too is we have no release date yet. So apparently, this is the studio that created that's going to be creating Wonder Woman was also the studio that was behind the Middle-earth franchise. And the teaser that debuted at the awards show featured Diana's mother calling her home to face a new threat in Themyscira. Now, Wonder Woman's Diana's mother call also hints that Wonder Woman must level up to defeat enemies, setting up a progression story showcasing some of the hero's strongest powers. So it seems like there's going to be some sort of role-playing game where we get to edit her abilities and stuff like that. So it's going to be definitely interesting to see. It might potentially be very similar to Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game. Might be very similar to Arkham Knights series. We don't know, but at the same time, who knows what we're going to be getting. I'm kind of on the fence of this because we have not seen any gameplay or anything in the works at all for this game. But it's definitely going to be on my list to be watching out for, because it'd be interesting to play a demigod beating up a bunch of immortals, saving the entire world. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? Definitely on my list to at least watch out for, and I wonder if it's going to be the same for you guys. Now, next on this list is a game that has an official release date. It is Gotham Knights, and that's going to be launching in October 25th, 2022. Now, this takes place after Batman's death, and now the 4 Bat family members have to take on his cowl. So we have Robin, we have Nightwing, we have Batgirl, and we have Red Hood, all taking over his one job, protecting Gotham City. So we know that we're going to be allowed to play all 4 of these characters, and we're going to be battling the Court of Owls, and potentially other villains from the Dark Knight. Now, it is set inside of Gotham City. We also are going to be dealing with a lot of other villains. Some of the ones that we know for a fact are going to be existing is obviously the Court of Owls and potentially Penguin, which could be a big thing. The reason why the idea that Penguin's going to be involved is because we see them inside his little restaurant slash hideout. So it looks like it's going to be very similar to the Arkham Knights series in the sense of gameplay, although it is not made from the same company. And it also is not set in the same world. We definitely see some very similar game mechanics, and we also don't know what the overall story arc is going to be about. Is it going to be kind of like all four scattered around? Is it all going to come together? I would imagine they would do so, but who knows? We're also going to be seeing them deal with the fact that they're going to have to be dealing with that there's not going to be a Batman to save them, and that they have to take on the mantle as being the Cape Crusader now. I am definitely looking forward to this game. This is definitely on my list to actually pre-order, and in fact, I think I've actually already pre-ordered this game and looking forward to playing it because it just looks so cool. It is very different, but I'm also looking forward to it overall. I mean, getting to play as these four iconic characters. Nightwing, one of my favorites. Red Hood, I've warmed up to. Batgirl, just fun. Robin is always a hit. I mean, let's be honest. I will try to be playing as much with Nightwing as possible, but I have a feeling we're going to be forced to play all of them at some point, which is fine by me. Now, the last one on this list... Oh, no, I lied. There are 3 others on this list. Oops, my apologies. So the next one on this list was definitely one of my favorites. I have been looking forward to this from the moment I saw the trailer. So originally this was supposed to be released in 2022. It has been delayed again to 2023, which is a little disappointing, but still looking forward to it, is the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now, what we know of it is we're going to be having to face the Justice League as one of the 4 Suicide Squad members: Deadshot, King Shark, Captain Boomerang, and Harley Quinn. Apparently, Brainiac has taken over the city or the world. It's unclear. He's taken over at least the city, potentially the world, and he has taken over the entire Justice League, and now the Suicide Squad is ordered to take out all of the Justice League members and kill them down immediately. Now, it's very similar. You get to switch between characters. You also will be able to play with 3 other people online. This is a game I'm very much looking forward to. They all have the unique abilities, and I'm very much excited to see what we're going to have in this game. The bummer out of all of this is that it has been pushed back even further to 2023, because I was very much looking forward to playing this game this year, but unfortunately, that did not happen. But definitely the top on my list, if not the top, close second, is going to be between this and Gotham Knights. Now, next on this list is a weird game. It's planned to be released this summer. If it hasn't already been released now, I don't think it has. Is the free-to-play Brawler Multiverse. Now, this will take place with not just DC characters. It's going to have some WB characters as well, such as Bugs Bunny, Jake from Adventure Time, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. So it's not going to be a strict DC game, although DC characters will be joining the roster. So far, the ones that are going to be joining for sure are Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn. This is going to be very much like a Smash Brothers style fighting game, and it's set to be released, like I said, this summer, potentially. I don't think it's already been released yet. I feel like I would have known that. Now, as always, though, this has the potential of, with updates and DLCs, that we're going to be seeing more DC characters being added to it. Now, this is the only game on this list that isn't a full DC game. I don't know. This game could go either way for me. I'm not as excited about it as I am with some of the others. It's pretty much a Smash Brothers ripoff. So, I'm not as impressed with it. But, who knows? It could be a great game. I always give something at least a try. You know, I don't want to just throw it out completely. Now, the last one on this list I didn't know was existing, and apparently it's already come out. It was set to release this week in July 15th, and it is the DC League of Super Pets. It's supposed to be releasing along with the movie as well. So partnered with the animated film DC League of Super Pets: The Adventures of Crypto and Ace. Is set to be released. The game is set to be released July 15th. The movie is supposed to be hitting theaters July 27th. So apparently, Crypto and Ace and the canine companions, which are the canine companions of Superman and Batman, band together to protect Metropolis's animal population. Little is known about it. I couldn't find much information about it. So if it's already been released, not much is known about it, or people aren't talking about it too much. Not quite sure what the gameplay is. A little disappointing, in my personal opinion. But overall, like I said, the two games that I'm most looking forward to are Gotham Knights, which is set to be released this October 25th to be exact. And then my game that I've been super excited about from the get-go has been Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which has been delayed again until 2023. I'm going to keep saying it until people force it to come out now. But that's not going to happen. I don't have that kind of pull. I wish I did. But let me know which DC game are you most looking forward to be playing in the upcoming years. Let me know in the comments below. Once again, if you like the content you see, please like and subscribe below. Other than that, this is going to be Beastly Eel signing out. Have a great night.